20 years it has been on our screens. 30 robot fighting teams coming together to compete for the 20th anniversary in search of glory. Fighting in group battles, robot redemptions and semi-finals, the arena has been improved. New legends, new house robots, and this time a 5-way rumble at the start of the grand final. Welcome to the 20th anniversary of Robot Wars.
This is Robot Wars 2018, and this is the arena where the robots will be fighting in. As you know, it's improved as ever before, because this time we have new weapons on the arena. The flipper, the pit, the flames, and the how to basic of Robot Wars, the drop zone. Now some of the robots are 110 kilos as heavyweights, and if that wasn't enough, they still have to contend with the toughest robots on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, the house robots are back.
The house robots are Sir Kilowott, Matilda, Shunt, Dead Metal, the return of Sergeant Bash, and watching over them, Revbot. Twice as heavy as the contenders, only the brave and fiendish would go into the CPZs, the Corner Patrol Zones, to go head to head against these mechanoid fearsome destroyers.
We're going to talk to some of tonight's contenders, but first, here's how the contest works.
We start with 2 group battles, each one featuring 3 robots. The 2 robots from each group stage will move on to the semi-finals. The losers will fight again in the Robot Redemption, and the 2 final robots will be in the Heat Final. Our first group battle is between Exterminator, Firestorm 5 and Panic Attack. So buckle up, and let's meet our first group battle contenders.
From Arkleston, Scotland, Exterminator.
Excellent to see that robot back. It's more improved than ever and has that spinning flywheel, and it's armoured in Hardox, not aluminium this time round.
From Langley Moor, County Durham, Firestorm 5.
Returning from previous series with a more improved front-hinged flipper. This robot can flip just about anything, and it's armoured in steel. Very impressive indeed.
From Cardiff, South Wales, Panic Attack.
A lot of generations for this famous champion. It has lifting spikes, and they're reinforced this time round, and it's armoured in titanium. It's very brilliant to see that champion make a comeback again. The house robot for Group Battle 1 is Sergeant Bash. So let the wars begin.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And Robot Wars 2018 is go, an Exterminator on the attack. And now we see Panic Attack trying to lift Firestorm, and Exterminator getting its disc in there, and Firestorm 5 has flipped Panic Attack! Great stuff from the Firestorm team. Very experienced, and Revbot getting away. Exterminator coming in for another attack on Panic Attack, and Firestorm has flipped him, and Panic Attack is self-righted. And now Exterminator getting that disc up to speed and causing damage to Panic Attack. right in the undercarriage. And now Exterminator. Oh! Panic Attack flipped up and over, and by Firestorm as well. And on the arena floor, Flipper. Great stuff from the experience of Exterminator and Firestorm. And into Sergeant Bash goes Firestorm 5. And Firestorm 5 could be in trouble and could be on fire. And Exterminator activated the pit. And one of them can be in that pit very shortly, I can tell you now. And Exterminator now getting Panic Attack straight into that drop zone. It's been a while since we've seen it. The drop zone makes a comeback. And Exterminator placing him in there. And let's see what happens. Oh, look at that! The sellotape hit Panic Attack right in the undercarriage, and I bet that immobilized them. And Firestorm in peril on its side from Sergeant Bash. And Exterminator shoving Panic Attack into the pit, and down goes the old champion. It's good to see Exterminator back into action again. Exterminator, the winners. I can barely catch my breath after that.
Well, Firestorm 5 has been put its flames out, and Panic Attack has been knocked out for its own goods. The winner, and moving on automatically to the semi-finals, is Exterminator!
Exterminator goes through to the semi-finals. But who will join him? Let's find out. Our next group battle is between Tornado, Carbide, the number 2 seeds, and Storm 2.
From Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire, Tornado.
A very experienced third place robot from the old series. Has a powerful spinning flywheel, and it's invertible as well, so it can run both ways.
From the Midlands and Derby, and number 2 seed, Carbide.
That bar spinner and that death hum is very deadly. They lost out last year to the new reigning champions, Eruption, so they could seek out for revenge on them.
From Suffolk and Ipswich, Storm 2.
Brilliant to see them make a comeback after they lost out in the heat final against Apollo. Storm 2 has a lifter, and it's armoured in steel, and it's really good at self-righting, but it has interchangeable weapons. And the house robot is the Knight of the Realm, your worst ever nightmare of all nightmares, Sir Killalot.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, it's great to see that Carbide has made a comeback. They have lost the title last year, that's why they wanted to come back and get their revenge. But not against Tornado and Storm 2, the 2 pusher robots, and Storm 2 has been flipped over, and so has Carbide. And Tornado getting that flying up to speed, and the pit has activated. And it looks like they could be shoving. Oh, they just did! Carbide into the pit by Tornado. That wasn't a very good start, Carbide, was it? And Killalot right in a close-up on Storm 2. Storm 2 could be in trouble here. Revenge for Tornado, it looks like. Well, sort of. And Sir Killalot lifting. Storm 2. Storm 2 trying to escape. But they're flipped. And they can... Oh! Out of the arena goes Storm 2 and Tornado. Just shoving Killalot over. Well, it's over anyway. Tornado the winner.
Well, the former champions Carbide has bit the dust, and so has Storm 2. And the winner, moving on automatically to the semi-finals, is Tornado!
Exterminator is the winner of the first group battle, and Tornado has won the second group battle. So now we have our semi-finalists. It's Exterminator and Tornado, two very experienced four-wheel driven spinners. Now for our robot redemption, and the first battle is between Firestorm 5 and the number 2 seeds, Carbide. And in the arena for the house robots is Shunt, with that diamond-edged axe, and Matilda with the tusks and the flywheel.
2, 1, activate.
And off to a quick start from Firestorm, flipping Carbide over. This could be a good one for Firestorm if they can get another flip in, which they do so. Very good start for Firestorm, and Carbide is upside down. Now it's flipped right side up by Firestorm 5. Can Firestorm try and get moving? I don't think so. And Carbide getting that bar spinner up to speed, but it stopped again. And onto the arena floor flipper goes Firestorm, and he's flipped over. And now into the CPZ, and Shunt can come in on the attack. The house robots can attack you when you enter the CPZ, and now Carbide is spinning that bar spinner, and Firestorm on the drop zone. Will Carbide allow it? Yes, it will! The glue stick hit Firestorm, and that could be it for them. Well, Carbide has put Firestorm 5's flames out, and they go through to the semi-finals. And another flip for Firestorm. Wait, is Carbide's spinner moving? Yes, it is.
Well, Firestorm has been put its flames out again. The winner moving on to the semi-finals is Carbide.
Carbide joins Exterminator and Tornado for the semi-finals. But there's only one place left for grabs, and who will take it? Will it be Storm 2 or Panic Attack? We're about to see as we head into the second robot redemption battle. In the arena for the house robots is Dead Metal and Sir Kilowatts.
3, 2, 1, activate.
One more place left in the semi-finals, and Storm 2 getting underneath Panic Attack. Will this be the moment? And it looks like it's been reversed now. Panic Attack has lifted and flipped Storm 2 into Dead Metal. Now that can cause some mishaps for Storm 2. Look at that. Panic Attack got underneath, got the forks right in and flipped Storm 2. Oh, Storm 2 is stuck in the pit. Can he get out there? No, he can't. Panic Attack has activated the pit. Panic Attack goes through, and Storm 2 go out. It's a shame to see them going.
Well, Storm 2 has been put out of misery. Panic Attack go through to the semi-finals.
Back to Martlesham Heath, Suffolk and Ipswich for Storm 2. Panic Attack is the winner, so we have our semi-finalists: Exterminator, Tornado, Carbide and Panic Attack. The first semi-final, and it's a big one, is Exterminator against Carbide. This is going to be extreme. And in the arena for the house robots is Dead Metal and Shunt.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Exterminator is the favourite, up against Carbide, and now getting under its chassis. And a brilliant way to start, as Exterminator got underneath and flipped him over. Carbide in trouble now and into the CPZ. Shunt on the attack now, and Exterminator just showing no mercy against Carbide. Brilliant start. You'll remember from Exterminator's debut series it had an axe, but now it has a desk, just like it had in Series 7. And look at that, Carbide now on the drop zone, and is damaged because of Exterminator's extremely powerful flywheel tipped spike-coated blade. Hey! And look at that! All colours on the drop zone, and Exterminator is victorious. Into Dead Metal and the arena floor flipper, and there goes Carbide immobilised. And I think Exterminator has damaged their safety link. Revbot moving away now, and Exterminator activating the pit release. Carbide's moving. He doesn't seem to have damaged their safety link. And Exterminator, yes! Goodbye, Carbide! And Exterminator, congratulations! What an awesome robot! Exterminator. What an awesome fight!
Whoa, I'm stunned. We've never seen someone beat Carbide before. But that robot done it. And that robot is Exterminator. And he lives to fight another day.
After saying goodbye to Carbide, Exterminator goes through to the Heat Final. Next up, Tornado against Panic Attack. In the arena for the host robots, we have Matilda, our tough Chasmosaurus, and Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1, activate.
The winner gets to meet Exterminator in the Heat Final, and Panic Attack is underneath Tornado, which somehow has escaped. Brilliant stuff for Tornado. Oh dear, I could be wrong, or maybe it could be right, because Panic Attack are underneath Tornado. Oh, nearly out of the arena. This could have been a brilliant moment, but Tornado's stuck in there. It's all over for them already. Panic Attack goes through.
Well, the hurricane of Tornado has been passed over. And Panic Attack goes through to the Heat Final, where he will fight against Exterminator.
Tornado tried so hard, but not so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Panic Attack is going through to the Heat Final to meet Exterminator. And so, this is it. The Heat Final. Exterminator and Panic Attack. Let the Heat Final begin! Exterminator beat them in the group battles once. Can they beat them again? Let's find out. And off goes Exterminator. And now Panic Attack trying to get into the side of him. This is a really good final so far. And look at that! Exterminator's done it again! Just like he did to Carbide. He's flipped Panic Attack using the speed of that flywheel. And look at that! I don't think Panic Attack is moving! For some reason, I think Exterminator has knocked their safety link out. The safety link killer of Robot Wars, Exterminator, probably, but I think, yeah, Exterminator's victorious. Panic Attack is not moving. Exterminator's moving, but Panic Attack's weapon is moving, but Panic Attack isn't, and Exterminator is the winner. Good luck in the grand final, Exterminator. What a brilliant fight it has been.
What a fight it has become! What a brilliant fight we've seen in the first heat of Robot Wars 2018. Panic Attack has been immobilised and thrown out of its misery to panic in any attack. Exterminator moves on to the grand final.
Exterminator has exterminated Firestorm 5 and Panic Attack in the group battles and Carbide in the semi-final stage before exterminating Panic Attack again in the Heat Final. Who would have thought of that? Exterminator in the grand final at last.
Next time on Robot Wars 2018, we will see the return of Chaos 2, former champions Apollo, Pussycats, Thermidor 2, Aftershock, and Terahertz. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you did, please rate, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the petition that you'll see down here to help us bring the actual TV programme back for 2018. and its 20th anniversary. And from all of us here at Robot Wars, good night.